So this is my third video like this. I might even start calling them Troy stories, you know what I mean, where I just say a few stories about what happens in my life. If anything crazy or disgusting happens in my life, I sort of say it on the computer, like my last one, I fell off my bike, or the other one where I dropped Backy in my cum in a public toilet. But this one is all about a bird flying into my house. It's quite a, well, funny and terrifying story. So let's begin. So I was over there working out, pumping some iron, and the next minute is crashing, big ass noise comes through my back door, and I'm like, holy shit. I thought it was a firework at first, and I literally jumped over this couch and went over by the back door, and I thought, oh, what the fuck is it? And I turned around and there was a bird in my house, and I'm like, holy shite, how the heck am I meant to get that out? So I went round my neighbour's house. He had his door open, I just knocked on it. He was a 60-plus-year-old man, and I thought he must have had experience getting a bird out of a house at one stage of his life. And I said to him, I would call him Bob so we don't incriminate anybody here. So I say, Bob, there's a bird in my house. And he goes, so? Thinking that type of bird, you know what I mean? Everybody I said this story to first thinks about that kind of bird. No, is that kind of bird. Yes, it was flapping all over the place, and I just didn't like it one little bit. And what I was sort of hoping is it would stop flapping about like a flipping complete numpty, walk around the door and fly back out. But of course it ain't that simple. So I went round my neighbour's house. I said, hey Bob, can you get this bird out of my house? You know how to get him out? And he goes, yeah, okay, I'll come down and have a look. So he came down to my house, and he goes, oh, I think it's gone. And I said, well, when it was in here last, it was in that corner over there by the back door. You can see where the light's coming through on the wall. And so he moves a few things, and it was under whatever's in that corner, and it flew out, and it was flying around the house like a numpty, hitting the ceiling and all sorts, and it ended up hiding in that corner down by my computer. And it made a bit of a mess. It shit over my computer a little bit. It had left a few feathers all over the place, which ain't a problem, you know what I mean. I would rather a bird shit in my house than a flipping bird. And it was hidden again, and he thought it was out, and I wasn't convinced it was out at all, because I was right. I didn't see it go out the door, and I wasn't convinced. And it moves so flipping quickly. I didn't realise that birds move that quickly. It moved proper quick, to the extent my eyes couldn't even keep up with it. So I went round my other neighbour's house, and she couldn't find it, so I just got my shoes and my wallet and stuff, and then buggered off out round my mate's house, and he was in. So I came back and smoking a fag on the doorstep, and this woman's coming round with leaflets, and I turned around to her and I said, there's a bird in my house, do you know how to get them out? And she goes, oh yeah, I'll get it out for you. So she goes in, and I go, I think it's down that corner there. So she's there looking, she goes, well, I can't see it. I go, well, it's hiding under this stuff. So she moves a few things, she goes, oh, I didn't see it. And the next minute it flies in her face, going making this terrible flipping noise, because when it flies off it makes a bit of a noise to scare anything. And she sat there going, ah! Exactly like that. I'm by the back door hoping it doesn't go through, through that door there, hoping, wanting it to go out that back door, just laughing my absolute head off. And I watched it fly right out the back door, and I go, beauty, nice one, right out the back door. And I go, thank you for that. I mean, I'm proper chuffed of it, you know what I mean? I'm proper like, thank you. She you know what I mean, pretty shook it up just like me. And you know what I mean, she walks off, she then goes off and continues on with her job, and you know what I mean, I'm just there with a big grin on my face, quite happy. And then my mother comes home and starts whinging about the mess of the house, and you've been writing all these people in my house, but it's in a big and complete and utter shithole. And I go, Mum, I didn't care about the mess of the house. I was more concerned about getting that stupid bird out of the house. Right, and that's that. You know what, talking about fears and shit, I never knew that I would have been pretty damn scared with a bird in the house. You know what I mean? Give me a rat or a big fat scary flipping bloke any day of the week. You know what I mean? Alright, give me a burglar or a rat any day of the week, because at least I know how to get them out. A bird, it's a bit different. They just flap all over the place, and they're pretty damn tricky to get out. I'd definitely rather a rat or a flipping burglar any day of the week. At least with a burglar I can batter them out. At least with a rat, well, friendly trap or one of those snappy traps, and out the door it goes. But yeah, definitely, you know what I mean, a fairly scary and shaking experience. I'm still, you know what I mean, looking around thinking the bird's still in here, and it happened yesterday. So anyway, this is all I have to say on this subject. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you very much.